Had a bit of a. I don't know if it's a senior moment. It's just one of those things. I was at the market. You know, I go to the market a fair bit now. And
I'll give you a score at the end of it to see how bad you are. Because if you get to 9 or 10, you're ready for a nursing home.
Well, just having the time to go to markets is very, retired kind of ish.
Oh, do you go with intent or do you browse?
No, I go with intent, and so I was down in South Melbourne where there's a great market there.
Yes.
This is what someone was telling me. I was talking to. I was actually a fan of this show from Brisbane. I saw South Melbourne Market and said there's no markets like this in Brisbane. Well, because we've got like South Melbourne Market, the Victoria Market.
Yep.
We've got Preston Market. We've got Paran Market. And we've got like Dandenong Market.
There's the fish market in Sydney, which is huge.
Yeah, but I think they closed that or renovated that. But you can only get fish there.
So you're saying that the market scenario really is...
Well, the guy at Paran Market was telling me that he went to Spain and thought, he'll see all these great markets. And he said the markets in Melbourne are better than there.
The one in Adelaide is off the charts.
The Central Markets is great.
Unbelievable.
Central Markets is great in Adelaide. You're right. They do a good market there. We just want somewhere where you can get good...
The Salamanca market in Tasmania.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a different sort of market.
That's an outside
You're
market.
talking more about, you got your fish man, you got your beef man.
Permanent market, you go and get your meat, your fish, your vegetables. But I also am a big takeaway food fan. So all these markets have different stalls.
Do they still have hey, come on down and get your banana there if you want to. Who wants a lovely watermelon there?
Victoria Market has that. Bananas, box of bananas, $5, box of bananas.
Does it make you buy them?
Well, I think it alerts you. Well, you know what? We were walking through the Victoria Market and the guy was like, raspberries, 2 for $5. And you're like, that's pretty good, 2 for $5. 2 punnets for $5.
Yeah. I went to the supermarket yesterday. Blueberries at $9.50 a punnet.
$12 at my shop. $12. And the woman said people were complaining that there were no blueberries, and we got them in. I said, well, they're expensive, and now they're complaining they're $12. But she said a woman just bought 3 punnets. Yeah,
if you want them, you'll go for that price because you go, I've got a cheesecake or whatever. I really need the blueberries.
They are good at the moment.
As in taste-wise?
Yeah, they're good. They're big. Yeah, they're really big.
Oh, I prefer a smaller blueberry.
I like a medium-sized one, but you'd think the flavour would dissipate with the size, but they're not bad. I love a blueberry.
Anyway, so
when you get... Anyway, we'll go to the market, right? Go to the market. I'll get my dim sims, all right? That's a priority.
Oh, hang on. You've gone that early? I would have given that as a reward at the end.
No. Look, sometimes
you reward yourself first?
Look, sometimes I get some meat and stuff.
You need sustenance.
But I was hungry, and so I got my dim sims. I had them in my bag.
Steamed?
2 steams.
Yeah, soy sauce?
Oh, yeah.
I had one the other day because we've been eating Vietnamese and they've got nice Vietnamese dim sims chicken and they come in a small bowl and I'm having trouble getting the dim sim from the bowl to the mouth.
Yeah.
What do you do?
My hand.
Oh, you can?
I'm just sitting in my car.
And heat-wise, how are you going with that?
Well, yeah, I leave it a bit. You will leave it a bit.
How long do you leave it?
Well, by the time you do other shopping, then you go and sit in your car. It's all good.
Haven't they stuck to the bag by then?
Oh, you know what? There's a bit of that going on, but not a lot.
You're happy to
sometimes I bring them home for my oldest son, who's he's at uni, so he's at home. I go, do you want some dim sims? Yeah. Then he goes, Dad, they're sticking to the paper thing. I'm like, oh, whatever, mate.
Yeah, well, it's a dim sim eater out there. If you're a dim sim eater, we hear you.
Yeah,
that you are suffering when it comes to the dim sim sticking to the bag. It's a problem.
It's a problem. And then there's a great cookie woman who just sells the cookie factory.
Hang on, so did you buy one or did you buy a pack of 6?
About a 4. No, she makes these great cookies.
What flavour?
Oh, you get choc chip, peanut butter.
What do you go for?
I love choc chip. And then I speak to Kira and she's like, oh, can you get me some sushi? Right? Because she's healthier than me. All right, so I go to the sushi shop, right?
Yeah.
That's in the middle of the market, right? It's next to a clothes shop, okay? There's a bit of a queue, all right?
Yep.
So I stand in the queue, and I'm on my phone, I'm distracted, and then I see the queue in front of me moving along, but the woman in front of me is not moving. So I'm like, excuse me, and she's got a big hat and a big coat on. I'm like, I say Inspector Gadget, or she looks like a detective or something. I'm like, excuse me. And then I can see, there's at least room for 4 people in front of her.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
And then the woman in the clothes shop goes to me, you're yelling at my mannequin.
Ah!
That's a mannequin. And I took a photo of the mannequin just to show you because
that is so good.
That is a true story. I was so, look, that's the man. Have a look at that. Does that not look like a person?
Now I'm looking at the...
That's from me standing behind the mannequin.
Who's that there?
That's a woman in the queue.
That's the one in there. But that one on the right here...
That's a mannequin. That's what I stood behind. Do you reckon that looks like a person? Because you can't see.
Yeah, you're starting to lose it. I think.
Oh, you reckon?
Because that's where her face should be there, isn't it? That's where her face should be.
Oh.
Where should... Yeah.
Well, you're right. I thought that was the back of her head.
It's a scarf. You put that on Facebook.
I put that on Facebook. It's literally
a scarf wrapped around something.
And a hat.
And
a big coat and a handbag.
Security. You got someone yelling at a mannequin.
So I punched it in the head and said, we don't need any dim sims or sushi. Get out of my way. God, it was embarrassing. Because I was on my phone and I kept moving closer to this woman thinking she's going to move. Then she's not moving. And I can see people moving. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Well,
anyway.
A friend of mine used to work, I think I told the story before, he used to work as a window dresser and they had a room with the mannequins. And a bloke was caught in there being inappropriate with the mannequins.
Oh, God.
You'd
be desperate.
And other mannequin story, when I was a kid, I used to think I was pretty funny, but the hands come off mannequins quite easily.
Yeah.
And I used to twist all the hands up, pull the hands off. Anyway, I've got to give you a score. Are you ready for the nursing home?
Yeah, what do you think?
7.
7?
Yeah, 9 would be you'd be in respite.
Yeah.
And then you do respite, and then 10 you're in there. Yeah, which is a horrible thing, but it's the reality of. But no, you're doing all right.
Okay, all right. We'll play the music. Thank you.
Welcome to Somehow Related. Now please welcome your hosts Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
Here we are, somehow related. We've got 2 topics, and we've got to work out how they're related.
How they're related.
Pretty easy.
And
it's a great journey.
I was telling Pete Rosethorn today I had coffee with, how many have we done now? Over 300? Or was it 600?
Yeah,
300?
300.
300. Yeah. You know what it's not similar to? 300 football games.
Oh, yeah.
And over the over 300 club.
Yeah, there's
many get to the over 300?
No, Tom Hawkins.
No, yeah, in football, but what in podcast world? What's a big hitter? Probably 600.
Yeah, what are the Dum Dum Club are up to? About 600.
Yeah,
Mark Maron would be up to 1,000 probably.
Yeah, what was I listening to the other day? The history one. The history one's been around for years.
Yeah, some of those early adopter ones.
Yeah, but hey, we're punching hard. I don't think we've had a week off since 2018.
No, we
give and we give and we give.
We went through COVID and all that.
Yeah, we kept on punching all the way through.
It was something to do, wasn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, 2 topics, somehow related. Sam will go through reams of material.
Yeah, and she often doubles up on stuff too.
That's all right.
You know, she says like the other day we did one. I'm like, we haven't done that one, but we've done one of them before.
But she knows that we could have the same conversation 2 times about the same topic, and it would be different.
Yeah, it would be different.
Because that's how talented we are.
Yeah, or forgetful, or stupid,
or indulgent.
Well, what are the topics, Sam? Give them to us.
Vikings and Bluetooth.
Well, hang on.
We've done Vikings before.
Hang on. She heard you.
Yeah.
She's throwing it back in your face.
We did Vikings and climate change. Now, I cannot remember the connection between Vikings and climate change.
Neither can I.
But, that's why they became Vikings, because their farmland was eroding or whatever.
Oh, they took to the sea?
Yeah, I think so. But I don't know what the connection with Bluetooth and Vikings. Vikings, the idea...
What are let's just go to the major... You're a Viking expert.
I like Vikings.
Why? Because you watch the TV series.
Watch the TV show with that Aussie guy in it.
Yeah. So what are the major hit points on Vikings?
Well, they were Scandinavian, so they came from Denmark, Norway, Finland.
And they didn't really wear hats with horns, did they?
Sweden.
That was fabricated.
That was in an opera. Where they
an opera. Yeah. Because I used to have a set of those and I wear them to fancy dress parties. Always got a good laugh. Because I was in the $2 shop. Yeah, put them on. Just automatically funny.
But also about trade. So they wanted to go to like England and Russia and these places and trade. But also they were about claiming land. So they were the first people to settle Greenland. Iceland.
Would you say they were pirates?
Yeah, they're kind of like pirates.
Did they take other ships or did they only take land?
I reckon they probably took other ships. Iceland was where they settled.
Good guys or bad guys? Bad guys.
Yeah, but they saw themselves as good guys. But they sort of... Someone said it's the equivalent of... The Vikings turning up to your town is the equivalent of 9/11 now. It's just this catastrophic event in your town.
Is it true that Vikings came up with the word berserk?
Yeah, absolutely berserkers.
Berserkers.
Berserkers, because they would have this thing where they would just they would appear from another world because they're all big and hairy with beards, and sometimes they would be naked or half naked, with all makeup and stuff smeared on them to basically scare the.
And they would have scary names.
Yeah, well,
because I reckon their names always sound like IKEA furniture.
Oh yeah, Lundstrom and
Stromlect,
Erik,
Vicklum. Yeah, is it true? Now, why do I know this? That apparently, even though they had long hair, they were really into personal hygiene. I think that's true. Grooming and stuff.
Yeah.
So in other words, and I think in the ad that I've seen for Vikings, they do look like they've gone to some trouble with their hair on occasion.
Yeah, braiding. A lot of braiding.
Yeah,
and
that's personal hygiene.
And there's shield maidens too, which are the female warriors. They were shield maidens.
And what were they like? Were they like the ones in the gladiators?
Well, in the show, they're pretty hot. You know.
Are they?
They're attractive.
So there were a lot of leather, and they wore a lot of. Was there metal involved? They have shields and stuff. And
they had shields.
Were they big on the spears, bow and arrows?
They were archers.
And so they were...
No spear. I don't know about spears.
Isn't it interesting?
Axes? A lot of axes.
They were very concerned
Swords?
about that, but they were also worried about how they looked.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
There must have been some sort of hierarchy to that. That kind of... You can only have a beard if you're like a legend or something, maybe.
But they were bad guys. And did they die off? What happened? Is there any... Can you go and visit sites in the world where you can go...
Yeah, Denmark, there's a Viking village you can visit, and I think it's recreated, and Sweden. In I think it's Finland, they've got an actual... They found a Viking ship in like a fjord or something, and it was preserved in the water somewhere, in the ice maybe, and you can go and see it. That'd be great.
It'd be fantastic.
But no, what happened is that they integrated with society. Like, York at the top of England was like a Viking settlement that just became part of England. So you see some of the people around there are all blonde and stuff, apparently.
So they attained land and kept it.
Yeah, and the French, they got in with the French. One of the Vikings married a French princess or something like that, Okay, what was the average age of a Viking's death? How
I want to make this interesting, so I'm going to go 35.
Yeah, I think it's about 32.
Right.
How's that? 32.
Yeah,
you're dead.
Yep.
You're dead.
Yeah. You're dead. Dead from malnutrition.
Yeah.
Or
illness, but also war,
Yeah. It's interesting because when I saw the ad for the Vikings, they all look good-looking, tanned,
Yeah, I don't reckon they would be like that in real life.
No, they would. You reckon they'd smell a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, you smell like a Viking. Revolt.
Yeah, and they always make them look sexy, and you go, they're not going to all be like that.
Yeah.
There'd be a few glamours amongst them, but not.
Yeah.
I mean, they are Scandinavian, so there's a lot of blondes and stuff in that world. But
so basically, bad guys. And girls.
But they had to do what they had to do. They had to go and find new land. That's all they were doing.
They didn't like their land?
I think it was, there was too many of them, and they'd farmed everything, and they needed new pastures.
Off your pop.
But also there'd be an element of we're going to go and conquer these people, these tribes, because we can. But they also fought amongst themselves too.
And they did it. Sorry, that's my phone. And they did it being aware of their hygiene and how they looked.
Yeah, apparently.
Good on them. They'd be the first.
Be the first.
Yeah.
I don't reckon they're like I don't know if the Mongol hordes were like that. Were they looking after their hygiene or the?
But I think that people are like anything tribal. You are aware of how you look because you put the face paint on, or you put the uniforms on. And I think we made the observation on this very podcast. Who were the ones who wore the red coats? Was that in the American Civil War?
Yeah, no, French. In the French, yeah.
And going, red coat's not that scary.
No.
Not that intimidating.
No.
But tribal war paint, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and, Vikings, they've got nice hair.
Well, the Mongols and that would have been, the Genghis Khan and those guys would have been terrifying, coming in on their horses, yelling and screaming.
And I reckon they'd grab you and you'd go, well, you got bad breath.
You know who else? Native Americans, the Indians. Imagine that.
Fantastic. Make yourself much bigger than feathers and all this sort of stuff to make yourself look big and scary and... But the New Zealanders with the haka and all that sort of stuff. Fantastic.
Yeah, war cries.
Yeah.
I know, when you watch the Viking shows, they always make the Vikings really big and the British, soldiers that they're fighting against small and, weedy kind of looking. They're just not as tough.
I do reckon How do you reckon we'd go as a vote? I don't think.
Okay, out of all these warring tribes, who would win? If you put them all together.
Oh, I see.
Before
that's
before
a
guns.
good question.
Before guns.
Good question. Well, you have a playoff at an arena, and they'd all get to come in. Oh no, you do it over the hill in the valley.
Yeah.
And then all the different ones come in.
Yeah.
Is
So
that
you've
what
got
you're
like
saying?
you've got
Vikings
like
are there.
Native Americans,
No,
Maoris,
yeah,
Mongol, Genghis Khan tribes,
Australian, Native Australian.
Aboriginals.
Yeah.
Aboriginals.
Who else?
Eskimos. Inuits.
I think Eskimos can do the catering.
Come on. They'd be good with a harpoon.
Well, I take that back.
They're getting in the weather. They might not like the weather. We've got to get in a temperate climate.
Yeah, and it's a bit hard to fight with those big hoods on and everything. Maybe they take the hoods off.
Okay, pirates. Are they in there?
Oh, pirates are good.
Pirates.
But
no guns.
They've got no cannons. You know.
Oh, they're all about the cannons.
And what about the
aren't they?
gladiator? What about the gladiators?
Oh, definitely the gladiators.
If they turned up,
yes.
the gladiator turned up. You know, I reckon respect.
Respect when they walk in with their
Especially
big...
if Russell Crowe was there.
G'day, guys.
We're talking about having good voices.
Hey, don't you dare. You guys. Someone's probably listening going, this will make a great arena show. We'll probably see it in like 5 years' time. The tribal war show.
They have King Kong versus...
Godzilla. Yeah.
You can mix and match.
Yeah.
I think they did some things where they got certain... Muhammad Ali, with the computer, they put him in a ring to fight somebody else, and it was just like, well...
Well, also we get the Aztecs and the Incas there. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen Apocalypto, that movie that Mel Gibson directed?
But I have
fantastic.
seen the museum one.
What's that one? Oh, The Night of the Museum.
Night of the Museum.
The Ben Still. What?
But didn't they have all the different ones come out?
Yeah, you're right. There was a cowboy.
There was some Indians came out. And, it's not just one.
All right.
Yeah.
I
know. I think it's a really good observation. You know what it'd be? It'd be really good painting. A mural. Put that up somewhere. It'd be fascinating.
Well, we've missed out on some tribes, no doubt. Some people that we haven't thought of.
I'm sure there are people who are shouting at the podcast saying, "What about the Collingwood
Cheer Squad?
Cheer Squad." They would be. Yeah.
Well, what about the Papua New Guinea Highlands people? Imagine them. Will they trump everyone? You're the one who'd trump everyone.
What about the people that took over the Washington? Who did the
January 6th.
Yeah.
Nah, they get bashed straight away. I reckon.
Yeah.
I think they kind of all talk, those kind of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of those people, I read a great article about that. Most of those, mainly men, flew into Washington, and most of them, they've got this image that they're all like blue collar. Most of them were business owners.
Really?
They own small businesses and stuff. Yeah.
And
so this image of them being some big blue collar factory workers or whatever.
That's interesting.
And they booked hotels. They all booked hotels and interesting.
Did you read that in the New Yorker?
Oh, I've got to bring that in for you.
Yeah, you
I think I did
too.
bring it in for the New Yorker.
So those guys are in there marauding and then going, where are you going? Oh, I've got a late flight. I've got to get out. I only came for the day.
There's some spreadsheets back in my room. Yeah, it's interesting.
Okay.
All right. Well,
what about Bluetooth?
Oh yeah, Bluetooth. Bluetooth, great invention. I got to say, because how does Bluetooth work? So it's different from Wi-Fi, isn't it? Listen to the old guys.
No, that's right. I remember Bluetooth was one of my new words that I learned, and also not knowing the difference between that and Wi-Fi. Have you got Bluetooth? And I went, I know that, and that usually was in reference to what? Something in your ear, wasn't it?
In your phone, in the car. Wasn't it the first time you used Bluetooth was in your car?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, your earbuds to your phone.
Yeah, have you got Bluetooth?
Yeah.
I remember going, oh, wow.
I never used them.
Yeah, and there was speakers to the...
Yeah, the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah, are they
great.
Bluetooth?
Yeah,
and
they're
I'd
Bluetooth.
go, and I'd be in the shop going, I'm going to sound like I know what I'm talking about here. Mate, these speakers, are they Bluetooth? Yeah, mate, there's no wires. Yeah, just checking. Yeah, just checking. What distance does the Bluetooth go? And what does Bluetooth go?
Oh, the distance. It's not that far.
It's a household, isn't it?
It's a house. But don't you love the sound of when the Bluetooth connects to the speaker? Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I've got a new speaker now where it goes, and I go, they're talking.
I love it.
Because I have Bluetooth in my car, and it does. It's intermittent.
Yeah.
It's annoying. Really annoying.
Yeah.
But the Bluetooth speaker has taken over the world because in my house I used to have wires going everywhere. Now I've got one speaker, and I put it over there, and it does the whole house.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
if you want to take that music somewhere else, you just pick it up and move
Yeah.
it. Back in the day, you had these big boxes with
Oh,
big,
no.
and they're up on the walls, and they were, up in the
But
corners.
they were a real status symbol, though.
Oh, they were, and they.
Go into Gary's house or whatever. They're like, yeah, I've got my new stereo system. Come have a look, guys.
I've got quadraphonic. Do you know what that is? Oh, what is it? Oh, it's supposed to sound into 4.
And then in your car, with the graphic equalizer.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate,
my
yeah.
God.
You want a bit more bass than that? Yeah, have a listen to this.
Who was telling me the other day, Brett Blake, the comedian who looks like a bogan. Well, he's a bogan. His first mate to get a car put speakers so big that no one could sit in the back seats. So
It's a real status symbol.
yeah, the speakers are so big. Like,
Remember that? You used to pull up the license guy and go, oh, g'day, mate, I'm leaving the country. I got a couple of speakers. You want to buy them? Remember that?
Oh,
It was a
yeah,
scam
the guy
there
in
for
the
a
white
while.
van. The guy in the white van.
You want them? I'm going, geez,
Yeah.
they look pretty good.
Yeah, they were shit.
And they were shit. Yeah. So Bluetooth, it basically is a facility on where the sound can be sent to another item.
Yeah.
Correct. So the classic now is the Bluetooth
Earbuds.
earbuds that I have,
Yeah.
which if I put my phone down and then I walk out the back, it goes diddle bop 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 bop.
Oh, it disconnects.
Yeah, diddle bop
Right.
bop 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 bop. And that means I'm disconnected. So it's a distance thing.
Yeah.
And then what else happens? If you go onto your Bluetooth bit on your phone, it picks up a whole lot of other stuff that's in the area too, doesn't it?
Oh, really?
Well, it comes up.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
Because you have to teach your phone.
Yeah, so if I go
Listen,
Bluetooth now on my
God.
phone, I've got Bluetooth into this speaker, into a mixing desk right now. So I could just play a grab of music like...
Don't, because we haven't got copyright. We'll get sued.
no one will even know what that was. But that was a bit of music. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear
Oh,
it.
no, yeah.
I've got headphones in.
I've got headphones
Yeah.
on. Anyway, no,
Yeah.
we won't get sued. It's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so hang on. Let's see what other Bluetooth is around this area. Nah, they're just my ones. Oh,
are they?
Inspire 3. What is that? But it's like Wi-Fi, when you see people's Wi-Fi, like we've got like Paul's Wi-Fi next door to us and stuff like that. Let's see. What's the difference between Wi-Fi and Bluetooth?
Wi-Fi.
Grandview Hotel.
People are screaming at the podcast speaker right
What
now.
is the difference?
Well, Wi-Fi is connecting you to a modem that's connecting you to the internet.
There we go. Oh, there you go. I just needed to ask the question. But they're kind of
but
they're kind of similar. They go through the airwaves, don't they?
I'm surprised I know that. But yeah, the modem is like your big mama.
Who's number one at the party?
Oh, Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi walks up, little Bluetooth there. Hey, go mate, how's it going?
And Wi-Fi goes, what do you do?
Oh, I run speakers, I run earpods.
How far do you go?
Oh, I can go like across the room.
And go, can you go to the next room? Oh, not
Sort
right
of.
through a wall.
And then like CB radios in the rocking chair. Oh, I used to be like you guys. Oh, shut up, Grandad, you idiot.
Yeah, Wi-Fi. This is here. I can go everywhere, mate. I am everywhere, and I am all power, all knowing. You want information? It comes through me.
Is this Wi-Fi?
This is Wi-Fi talking.
Wi-Fi,
Yeah, Wi-Fi is the big mother
That's
boys.
the king.
Without Wi-Fi, without a modem, you haven't got anything,
Yeah.
have you? You just got a computer with no.
What about hotspot? What's that? How's hotspot work?
They talk to your chemist about. Just don't ask the younger girls or younger
About the
guys
hotspot.
about your hotspot because they will. That means.
Do you ever use hotspot?
That means
When
that
the Wi-Fi don't work?
If you use my hotspot, oh, this is really embarrassing. You can work off my
Yeah.
my Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Because I can pick it up and I get it for free, or you don't, or
Yes.
something or other. Yeah.
Yes.
So I go, hey Dave, and you go, what? And I go, I've got a hotspot. You want to have a go at it? Oh, that is
I'm going to see if your
pathetic.
hotspot turns up. Oh, no, I can't see any. No. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, well,
And the thing about
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth is that it's hands free. So in other words, you can do
no
things.
wires.
So you can have your phone go into your car. So therefore, you can speak on your.
Why can't Wi-Fi do what Bluetooth do as well? Why do we need two things for this? You know what I mean? That's interesting, isn't it? That Bluetooth's not just, another Wi-Fi sub 2 or something.
Like, come on, dude. Just come on, man. It's like comparing AM and FM.
Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, because
I
it
don't
still
think enough about
astounds
them.
me that all of this is coming. This is a big scam. I don't know how it works, but it all comes out of the air.
Yeah, I know.
It's in the air
It's
right
incredible.
now. So I can press a
But so-
button over there,
but so is
and
Ra-
out of the air,
So's radio waves.
And so's TV.
Yeah. Have you seen that great scene in City Slickers where what's his name goes to his kid's school to talk about his job, and he, a famous New York comedian, is in City Slickers. Billy Crystal.
Oh, yep.
Oh God, I nearly had a noble moment. And anyway, so the guy before him is the Demolition Man, and he's a big fat guy, and he's just standing up going, and I get the ball, and I swing it in the building, and go smash, and all the kids are like, ah! And so they go, next we've got, little Jimmy's dad, Billy, and Billy Crystal gets up and goes, all right, I work in radio. Are you on the radio? Are you like a DJ? No. Do you play the music? No. I sell the ads. And the kids go, what? He goes, do you do the ads? No, I don't do the ads. I sell the ads. So some kid goes, do you sell air? Is that what you do? You sell air?
That's good.
Yeah. And he's like, yeah. That's when he has a midlife crisis.
Yeah.
And goes off and rides cows or whatever they do in City Slickers. It's a funny scene.
Because right now, people are listening to this through Bluetooth.
Oh, wow.
So we are participating in the very thing that...
Bluetooth.
Are we coming to them via Wi-Fi? Yes, we come to them via Wi-Fi.
Possibly.
We come through the Big Daddy, and then we get downloaded, and then we get Bluetooth either in their car or in their headset, or in their speaker that they put out the backyard. And when they're reading the paper, they put the podcast on.
Exciting times. Where's the name from though? Bluetooth. How's that?
Bluetooth. It sounds like wasn't there a book by Tim Winton called Blue about a whale or a fish?
Yeah, but I don't think it's named after Tim Winton's book.
No, I don't think it is, but I'm just trying to think of things. White. I'm
thinking
about
Bluetooth.
Blue.
You know what I'm going to say? It sounds like a pirate.
Well, it does.
Bluetooth.
What are you doing there, Bluetooth? Why do they call you Bluetooth?
Bluetooth.
Well, look at this here. Oh, can you see that there? What colour
Well,
is that?
maybe that's a connection, I reckon. Could be
What colour is that
there.
tooth there? See that on there?
That's a bit blue.
Yeah, it's because it's dead.
You want to see a doctor about that?
It's okay.
Or maybe a dentist.
Yeah. It does sound to say you may well be
I may have stumbled onto something there.
Bluetooth. I mean, who would think that something in reference to a tooth would be so part of the vernacular and so
Bluetooth
now?
Yeah.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, I am always intrigued that people just accept these words and go with it.
Yeah, that's right. You don't question it.
It's a
Bluetooth.
It's a Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. It's something. Well, I suppose you could think of it in terms of a bite. The tooth is biting into something. I don't know. Yeah. But imagine it's probably better names. And when they did the whiteboard, they probably had other names like Excalibur or
I love a name that says what it is, like connector. Connector.
You're not great. You're not great at meetings.
Shut up, Dave.
What do you just call what it is? We don't want. It's got to sound more dynamic.
Yeah, we're going to call it white shark,
or a dinosaur, or a shark, or
purple frisbee. Oh God,
Dave, can you go down and buy lunch?
Yeah, get a lunch.
Yeah, get lunch because we're gonna work it out.
We're workshopping,
and you'll come back from lunch, and we'll go. Okay, everyone, by applause. Who wants to go for Bluetooth? Yes. Okay, job done. And Dave's got lunch.
What about the connector? The connector. No, shut up.
Shut up. Dumb name.
All right. Well, we should have some thinking music then.
Well,
what do you
we could have a scene from Vikings.
Yep.
We could have
just the Bluetooth sounds.
All of them.
Connecting.
That would be really... Yeah. Can we do a make-believe? Can we do a Viking one before they go out to battle?
They're on the ship, probably.
They're on the ship they're checking out, and maybe they're a little bit too concerned at how they look because of their personal hygiene.
Yeah, they're approaching one of the English ports or the French,
Yeah.
About to wreak havoc. Hello there, Bjorn. How are you feeling?
Magnus, you look well. We are ready for battle. I must be honest with you.
You ready to go to Valhalla if necessary?
I will go to Valhalla or wherever I have to go to fight.
Meet Loki, god.
And
Odin.
As usual, I think we should check each other out to see if we are ready for battle. Whether we have everything.
You have your shield?
Shield,
You got your sword?
Yes.
You got your axe?
Got my axe.
You got your knife, your dagger?
Yes, and most importantly, how is my hair?
Your hair is good. One braid is
this
a bit
one
shorter.
here?
I'll just cut that off.
Yes. Oh, yes, please.
Okay, cut that off.
Yes.
There we
Oh,
go.
that looks better. Much better.
Okay.
Just hold your shield up so I can look in the mirror right there. Oh yes, that looks good.
Looks good.
And,
your eyebrows are a bit bushy. Let me get the.
Oh, thank you.
Let me get my knife. I'll just chop them off.
Oh, well done. Oh, it's quite a deft hand at doing that. And
I just noticed your nostril hair.
oh yes.
Oh,
I
that's good.
forgot to check. Oh, okay,
okay. I get the knife.
Get the pluckers, please. You have pluck them. Oh,
Okay, now the beard is a
From
little
what
bit.
I heard, that getting your nose hairs plucked is much more painful than getting stabbed by a
British soldier.
Yes. So.
Okay, so I know your beard is a little bit unruly.
Oh,
It needs
wait
to be a bit more sculpted. I'll
Okay.
get my knife. Hang on.
Okay,
Let me
okay.
have a crack. Here we go.
Yes.
Pull on that.
Easy. Yep. There's this bit there. Hang on. Now hold your shield up. How do I look?
Oh, you look good. The hair. Let me just. Just run your fingers through your hair.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a bit better. A
Maybe-
bit of trim. A bit of a trim in the back.
Okay,
Turn
okay,
around.
well,
you
you
have a
do
bit
it.
of a mullet. It's not good. We'll cut that down.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this look will catch on. But anyway, okay.
Okay, you ready for warfare?
You look great.
Yeah.
You always look great.
You ready to go
Yeah, hey,
berserk?
what are you doing with your skin, by the way?
Oh, my skin. I have a bit of moisturizer.
Moisturizer.
It's fish gut.
Very important. Fish skin. Very
Fish
important
gut.
for going into battle.
Yeah.
Okay. Hygiene good. We are ready to go. Oh, hang on. I think our master is going to make an announcement.
Here, it is Harold, your leader. Today, we will go into battle.
We will take the Englishmen on.
You're all looking great, but today, we will rob the beaches with new tactics to frighten them.
Fighting them, yes.
Yes. We are gonna go pantless. We are gonna have everything swinging in the breeze to shock them.
Sorry?
Imagine that coming at you.
Pantless? I mean, you're saying no pants at all.
So everyone, drop their trousers now.
Oh, Magnus, you need some work down there.
Oh, Bjorn, you need more work than me. Get the axe, Astrid. Get the axe.
Ow! Easy! Watch it! What's a bit
A
there?
lot of fur. Oh, there we go. Can you believe it?
Well, that was very real, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, the Vikings. All right, so what's the connection? What's your answer?
What is my answer? I just think it's got something to what you said before, that there's got to be someone called... It's something to do with the name of a Viking dragged across to wireless...
Well, Bluetooth was a Viking. I know Bluetooth was a Viking.
Oh, really?
And this comes back all the way to the start of the show. I believe we were talking about blueberries, were we?
By coincidence, yes.
And Bluetooth, they reckon his tooth was stained from his love of blueberries.
Well, maybe you get a bit... Because sometimes you do get a bit of skin stuck on there.
Or maybe it was just probably dead. His tooth was probably dead. He was a Viking. You know what I mean? Like as if
because I know that there's a tribe on the island of Sumba in Indonesia. They eat the little
the berries.
And all their teeth go orange.
Yeah.
Completely orange.
Yeah.
Because they eat so much of it.
Yeah.
So you reckon he's eaten so many? Jeez, he's eaten so many blueberries.
Well,
I mean, $10 a punnet. That's bloody expensive.
I know. God, Bluetooth's doing well. No wonder they're pillaging and plundering.
Yeah.
You get the blueberries first.
Who would have thought that someone who, back in his day, like let's just say Bluetooth the pirate, had his tarot cards done. And the guy says, you know, in the future, you are going to be named after a technological triumph.
Yeah.
And he would go, what? What are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about?
What are you talking about? I'm Bluetooth.
I don't know if there's any...
The pillager.
Maybe it's just the name. I don't know. What are you going to say?
I'm just going to say something to do with the name.
Okay. Sam, what is the answer?
Not only was Bluetooth Technologies' name inspired by the famous Viking, its distinctive logo combines the runes Haggle, Hail, and Barken, Birch, which correspond to the initials of Harold Bluetooth. The Bluetooth wireless specification design was named after the king in 1997, based on an analogy that the technology would unite devices the way Harold Bluetooth united the tribes of Denmark into a single kingdom.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. Yeah, looking at the Bluetooth symbol, it does look like a Viking thing you'd see inscripted in one of their rocks.
You have been listening to Somehow Related with Glenn Robbins and Dave O'Neill.
The stones they have those famous
So
stones.
next time you're out and about with someone and you pick up your phone, you go, do you want to know something interesting?
I'm just looking at all the different symbols now. That is kicking ass compared to... Wi-Fi's not bad. See the Wi-Fi symbol? It's like a little
Oh,
speaker.
there's like a speaker with noise coming out of it. And the
Yeah.
aeroplane mode, it's just an aeroplane. That's pathetic.
Well, what about personal hotspot? It's 2 paper clips.
Personal hotspot has nothing to do with paper clips.
What the hell?
Seriously.
Come on.
You can do better than that. What else is there?
Oh, gee, there's
No
privacy and
notifications.
security. It's a hand.
Yeah.
Passwords is a key. No, that's not bad. Passwords is a key.
Yeah,
That's
good.
not bad.
Wallpaper's not bad.
Wallpaper, I don't mind wallpaper.
Siri and search is pretty good. When Siri comes up, that's a pretty good one.
Well, show, I don't have Siri. I don't like Siri.
Oh, well, Siri comes up like that little picture there. See that? Like a little.
Oh, yeah.
Very colourful.
Bit colourful.
Yeah.
Camera's just a camera. That's fair enough.
Did you say privacy and security? You said that with the hand.
I like that. I
don't mind that.
I don't
Yeah.
mind that.
Password's key. You said that. Yep.
I didn't say privacy and security. You're right. No, it's just
Yeah.
got a hand. No, step back. Step back.
Yep.
Step
Yeah.
back.
Iconology, is that the right word?
Yeah.
The icons on the iPhone, are they pulling their weight? Kind of. They could do better, I think. Raise their game a little bit.
Well,
There's a good job.
Bluetooth is fantastic.
There's a good job. When new things are invented, coming up with the image for it.
Yeah. But someone's just taken the day off battery. They've got a battery. I just have
Take the rest of yeah, when they had that meeting.
What
What would the somehow related logo be?
Oh. Just
Image.
S and an R?
Yeah, I reckon an S and an
S
R.
and an R?
Yeah, but they have to be somehow related, so you'd have them crossing over slightly.
Yes.
Yeah, so they meld into one.
It's so hard to design a little logo that can be seen the size. It's not even of a postage stamp now. It's the size of an eighth of a postage
What if
stamp.
there's any graphic artists out there who could design one for us? But again, they probably want to sue us because
Look, they probably, they
Yeah.
want
They-
money. It's fair enough.
yeah, that's fair enough. But they could send us one in, and then we could get it on a T-shirt, and then it could be like then somehow related people could acknowledge each other because they've got the sign on their shirt.
Oh, like the Freemasons, the secret
Yeah,
handshake.
secret handshake.
Yeah,
Yeah, we could have a
absolutely.
secret handshake. We could get
Secret
together.
handshake.
We could ride around a hairy back goat. We could sacrifice
Wear
something.
aprons.
Yeah.
That kind of Freemason
We could make
stuff.
this into a cult, and you could have a little tattoo of the
Yeah.
SR thing behind your ear.
Well, cults have been started out of lesser things
Yep.
than a podcast.
Yep.
If you read about cults, they can just start from anywhere. We'll just find some vulnerable people and we'll get together.
People
in
are
the
a little bit
mountains.
lost and want to feel part of something, and the good will come out of it in the long run.
As we said, we're more beach people, less mountains, so we need to go, and we need to go to a bit of a warmer climate than Melbourne, I reckon.
Yeah,
we
I
need
think
to,
so too.
We need to head near Byron, but not Byron.
Inland, yeah.
No, I reckon near the beach, but not. We need to find a new beach place where it's. You know what? We just take over a caravan park slowly.
Would we wear caftans?
Yeah. So we get a few on-site vans.
Yep.
So say we go, Byron's done, right? Lennox Heads is done.
Yeah.
Right. We need to find somewhere else
Yeah.
that's just sort of not the Goldie, but somewhere between the Gold Coast and Byron.
Yeah.
Mooloolaba. Is that there?
Well, Mooloolaba sounds good. That sounds really good.
Mooloolaba Caravan Park?
Yeah. Can it be close to shops?
Yeah.
Because you might want to go out and get something and bring it back to the caravan park.
We go to Mooloolaba Caravan Park.
Yeah. And we'll
Because-
set up our cult.
We'll set up a cot. We just start with a few on-site vans.
Yeah. But can the vans be near the toilet too? Because you don't want to be too far away from the toilet. Yeah.
Let me just get up the Mooloolaba Caravan Park and let's see.
Yeah.
See if we can just see.
Yeah.
Here we go, Mooloolaba Caravan Park.
And you have a sign at the front. Welcome to the somehow related.
Mooloolaba Beach Holiday Park. That's where we're going.
Yep.
That's where we're heading. All right.
Yep.
Book online. It's in Queensland.
Can I just say, quite honestly, I think we're going too far with this. I think we're overstaying our welcome.
This is Sunshine Coast, but that's okay. We don't care.
Courtney, feel free to bring up the music. Dave's going to go crazy.
Now, hang on. These are the features that we're offering. A barbecue area, a dump station where you can dump your sewage. There's a camp kitchen. Host Jason and Nicole. Well, not for much longer.
And every night, Dave and Glenn come over to your caravan caravan with annex.
Yeah.
Sit in the annex.
Yeah.
And tell you stories about somehow related. Doesn't get any better.
Yeah, that doesn't get any better than that. Well, Jason and Nicole, we're coming for you, all right? You used to be the contact. You used to be the host.
Courtney, play us off.
Yeah,
Dave's
quick.
going crazy. He loves it.